Frizzy, lifeless, dry, brittle, chipped, broken out, and sensitive. Have you ever used any one or more of those words to describe your hair, skin, or nails? We all have, and we don't like to. Let's look at how we can improve the appearance of these three things from the inside out. Today, we're going to dive into the health of our integumentary system. We all just heard what it includes. It includes our hair, skin, and nails, so we won't dwell on that. Let's move right into hair health. We're going to look at how we can give ourselves good nutrients for this, some techniques that may help, and some other random tips that I found as I was studying for this topic. So, vitamins can be helpful, specifically A and B. You can find these in eggs, dairy products, carrots, nuts, and even salmon. Then for the minerals, specifically zinc and iron are helpful, and these can be found in oysters, lentils, and beef. I'm sure those are not the only food sources for those vitamins and minerals, but it gets you on a good path. But a simple, even Pinterest search these days will give you a good idea of where you can find specific minerals, vitamins, and things in food. Then also fruits and vegetables, because they're going to contain those vitamins and minerals as well. Pure aloe vera gel. Some people have found that this can reduce dandruff, and it may, dandruff, you guys, I can't say this. And it may also clear clogged hair follicles. When the follicles are clogged, then we cannot produce the hair growth that we want to see. So it's important to keep the follicles as healthy as possible. And then scalp massage, this can help you by increasing the blood flow in the scalp. And you want to do this in small circular motions with your fingertips for about 4 minutes. So you can go do an internet search for tips on how to do that. You also want to wash smarter. This may sound strange, but this is going to be about knowing your hair specifically and finding what's going to work for it. So things in this are going to include knowing that shampoo should be focused on the scalp, not necessarily all of your hair. You need to wash it all, but you need to focus your shampoo on your scalp to remove grease, dirt, and anything that may have built up there. If you're really struggling with dirty hair, like I have, you may need to shampoo twice for up to like 3 months. I've read to try to clear that out. So you shampoo the first time, this is going to help remove that grease and dirt and build up. And the second time, you're going to go back and it's going to help more specifically clean your hair and make it look better. So that's a helpful tip. It's something I've found that has helped me over the last about month. And then also conditioner needs to be focused on the ends of your hair to help with things like split end, that frizz, those sorts of things. You want to use your fingertips and not your nails when you're washing your hair. Using our nails gets really abrasive to the scalp and it ends up doing damage to the follicles and causing other issues that we don't want. You also want to find the right formula for your hair type. And then you also want to find the right frequency of washing for your type. For me, with double washing, and I have real oily hair, I can go 2 or 3 days between washes. It just kind of depends on the day, I guess. But find what works for your hair. You don't want to overwash, but you do obviously want to stay in good hygiene habits and make it look nice. Then lower the heat. Heat can do a lot of damage to our hair. Excuse me, guys. It doesn't mean you can't ever use heat, but try things like using a lower heat setting on your blow dryer or on your straightener. Don't just max it out to the highest setting. Find the lowest setting that'll give you the results you need for your hair. Then also use a t-shirt instead of a towel when you're drying your hair. People in the hair field have said that this is more gentle on the hair. It's less likely to cause breakage and frizz and that sort of thing. And then avoid chemicals. This is like, I was so surprised to find this in the mainstream tips and things about the hair, but it also delighted me at the same time. Specifically, they mentioned avoiding sulfates. I would add fragrance because that's a cover word for like thousands and thousands of chemicals that can harm your body. And there's so many other things in the mainstream products that are just bad for our body overall. So just do a little research. I could be here for a really, really long time if I went over every single one that you need to avoid. If you want some tips on which ones to watch out for, I'd be happy to let you know some of the names of things that you can look for and where you can find information on that. Then skin health, we all want to have good looking skin, right? Like mine has come a long way. Even just in the last couple months, I did a liver cleanse that flushed a lot of things out of my skin. I was really broken out for that month that I did the cleanse. Totally worth it. Really, really glad I did it. But getting my skin back on track has taken a little bit. But we are getting there and I'm really happy about it. So one of the first things for your skin is just be gentle. Especially when you're drying your skin, it's better for it that you pat dry than just like wipe the towel right across your face. And that actually goes for your entire body, not just necessarily your face, because our skin covers all of us. Nutrition is also important. Some specific things that can help are vegetables, fruits, protein, and whole grains. Vitamin C specifically, I felt needed its own kind of marker here. This is something that helps us produce and use collagen, which is important to skin health as well. And this is kind of a side note, but if you're looking for collagen, Young Living has 2 supplements, BLM and Agiles. They're great for joints and bones and muscles and that sort of thing, but they also have the collagen in it, so they could be beneficial there as well. And let me just say right here, Young Living products are not meant to cure, treat, diagnose, or whatever any disease. The FDA does not approve any of what I'm about to say. It's all educational, so please don't think I'm prescribing anything to you. Omega-3s are also helpful for the skins. That healthy fats and those sorts of things like nuts, flax seeds, avocados, all of those healthy fats help to produce proper, am I saying this right? Yeah, help to produce proper elasticity of the skin. Or promote, I should say, it promotes the elasticity. See, you guys, I tried to correct myself and I still got it wrong. Then antioxidants, again, another nutritional thing I thought just needed its own mark here. You can find antioxidants in blueberries, kale, spinach, and dark chocolate. So that's kind of fun if you like dark chocolate. That's not my particular favorite, but if you like that, there you go. But those are great for protecting our skin even at a cellular level, helping to maintain a healthy appearance of your skin for your age. And then also just cleaning your face daily. This is important, and I can honestly say it's not something that I'm really good at as far as habitually washing my face like every single night. It's something I can improve on. Exfoliating, you want to do this like at least twice a week. It gives your skin the chance to remove any like dead skin on the surface that might be clogging pores, causing problems, and it just lets your skin breathe. And we'll go over some options for that in a minute. Sleep is also really important. Proper hydration is important. Again, something I talk about all the time and yet still need to work on. Gut health. Bad gut health is going to result in broken out skin, flare-ups with things like eczema, all sorts of other skin irritations can be tied back to gut health. So supporting that microbiome and all of that there is important. Then also avoiding chemicals because they're harsh on the skin as well as they are on the hair. And then also smoking is bad for your skin, and picking at it. This is something I'm really bad at. When I have a scab, I want to pick so bad. So do your best to join the I don't pick my scabs and acne and whatever else club, because I need to find a support group for that. And last but not least, our nail health. Some of these are super practical. Some of them I hadn't particularly thought about or heard of, but just maintain them on a consistent basis. Do things like cut them, file them, buff them even to improve their shine. You want to file them in one direction. This is not something I had necessarily heard. I usually just hack at them back and forth. That is apparently not healthy for the nail. So once you start filing, you want to continue in the same direction. I broke a nail yesterday and actually remembered to use that. And it was interesting to see the difference in the nail when you filed it in one direction rather than kind of hacksawing back and forth. Vitamins, these help avoid pitting in the nails, specifically vitamins A, B7, C, and H. Moisturizing your cuticles, this can help with the cuticle health. You don't want to manipulate the cuticles much, if at all. You definitely don't want to tear them away from your fingernail. They are a protection and barrier from germs and those kinds of things, so you don't want to mess with those. They're there for a reason. You can clean your nails with baking soda, and if you'd like to add a little whitening power, you can add some lemon oil to that with some water. Use like a little brush or whatever to clean underneath your nails for helping get stuff out from under there, because on occasion that happens. Don't bite and pick them. Again, with picking, I'm not really a nail biter, but I do pick at them if there's something wrong with them. I don't know what my obsession is with picking. Maybe it's just because I want the thing to be perfect. I don't know. Then also don't forget your toes. They need care too, and they have nails too. Especially when it's warm in the summer and we're in flip-flops, we think about them more often, but during the winter they need attention too. But if you find it difficult to trim your toes, like I have really, really thick toenails. I have really thick nails. Like I have to use toenail clippers on my fingernails because they're so thick and hard. I don't know. Apparently I just have really healthy nails, which is great. But if you struggle with your toes or even your fingers, you can mix a teaspoon of salt into a pint of water and soak the nails for 5 to 10 minutes. And this should help soften them before you cut them. Just you can't file them while they're wet. Wait for that for later. Also, if you have ingrown toenails, do not dig them. Like go have someone help you out with that. You don't want to make the issue worse and hurt the skin around your toes. And wearing proper shoes in the proper size is also super helpful to avoid things like the ingrown toenails. And then again, avoid chemicals. I am not like adding this to every single one. I found that in all of the different things I read for these 3 parts of the system. So I thought that was really fascinating. Chemicals in this case weaken the nails themselves. They lose that integrity and strength. So if you're like me, you're probably thinking, I just don't have the time to put into all this. Maybe you want things to look nice, but the thought of putting in that effort just is overwhelming. I get it. That's me through and through. Like now as a mom, I don't have a lot of time to spend on this, and I really don't want to spend a lot of time on it. So that's really okay. And if you do enjoy spending time on it, that's okay too. But if you need something simple, or even if you just want to improve what you got, even if you want to put the time into it, I've got some options for you. So a few things we're going to talk about here. Nick's your head. You hear about it every single week, every single time I teach. It's because it's amazing and it's for every system of the body, literally every system. Again, the reason is those powerful antioxidants that it contains that are going to support you at that cellular level. Then sulfurzyme, sulfur is a natural thing that you need that encourages the health of the integumentary system. It also has MSM which is really good for the body. You can look up what that does and what it is. And it also has our Ningxia wolfberry powder in it. So this comes in a powder or capsules, which I believe right now is out of stock, but we're looking for that to come back soon. But you can at least start with powder. You can put it in a protein shake or whatever you want to drink it in. Then mineral essence. This is going to give you that mix of minerals that you need. It's a liquid. You can put it in a capsule. Some people take it straight, drink it, whatever. Super B for vitamin Bs, Super C for vitamin C. Those are simple. Omega Gize 3 is our omega 3s, yeah. Fats, healthy fats, and that sort of thing. Life 9 is our probiotic. This is for supporting that healthy gut. And like I said, the gut is really, really tied to skin health. I have one of the girls who's one of my support leaders in Young Living. Her daughter had really bad eczema when she was little, and two things that her mom did was get her on Young Living's probiotic, and they switched out their laundry soaps to get chemicals off of the daughter's skin, and it made a huge difference. And they switched to Young Living's laundry soap, which I love and use all the time. That's not something I actually have on the list here, but Young Living does have that option. I've used it for James since he was tiny. Like, it's the only thing I use in our laundry. I don't have to worry about getting a baby safe laundry. It's everyone's safe, or laundry soap, I should say. But I love that stuff. Then also specifically our shampoos and conditioners for your hair. They just reformulated these and put them out in the middle of June. I love the one I use for my hair, and I'm sure the other ones are just as amazing. So now they have them specifically formulated for different needs in your hair. Our lavender shampoo is for volume, shampoo and conditioner, I should say, excuse me. So it's got lavender oil and a few others in it for helping give your hair that extra bit of life. Lavender mint clarifying, this is what I use because my hair gets really oily. I absolutely love this stuff. Cannot tell you how amazing it's been for my hair. And then also Copaiba vanilla moisturizing. So if you have really frizzy hair, dry hair, it just needs that moisture, this is a good option for you. And one that I didn't think to put on here, but I can actually add it to my slide because I haven't made it yet, is our Kid Sense shampoo, specifically formulated for the kids. It's a shampoo and conditioner combined option, so you can grab that for them. Also for babies, we have our Seedlings line, which has the body wash shampoo combination. I've used that on James since he was born, and it's fantastic. So then Thieves Household Cleaner, you're probably looking at this and thinking, Kristen, why is this in here when we're talking about hair, nails, skin? Because all three of these things react badly to chemicals. And one of the quickest ways to kick chemicals out of your house is to get this cleaner that literally cleans everything and replace every other cleaner I had in my house. It's gentle on your skin. It doesn't hurt your respiratory system. It's not going to poison your pet or your kids. You seriously need this. If the only thing that you like latch onto and try from this, let it be the Thieves Household Cleaner. It's going to be so amazing. You take 1 capful of the cleaner. It's a concentrate. It's made to dilute down. You put 1 capful in 16 ounces of water for general cleaning. You can do 2 caps in 16 ounces if you got like a really heavy, greasy situation that you're trying to clean. You typically get, Living says 17 bottles of cleaner out of this bottle of concentrate. I get more than that. But if you do the math, it's like, I think $1.32 per bottle. If you break it down, that you get like 17 bottles out of this. So you cannot beat 16 ounces of all-purpose cleaner for $1.32. It just doesn't happen. And then also tea tree oil and lavender oil. These two are really great for the skin in general. You can apply it topically. Tea tree helps to purify anything related to your skin. I put it in a spray bottle with some witch hazel and I spray it on my face, and I have noticed that the redness in my face has reduced significantly. I also pair this with our charcoal mask that I use lately as I've thought about it, but I should get into using it twice a week. But that is really, really good. The activated charcoal for the skin. There's also some natural things that exfoliate the skin as well. You put it on, leave it on for between like 5 to 20 minutes, depending on the sensitivity of your skin, and then wipe it off. It feels amazing. Your skin feels toned, clean. It's great. And then I followed it up with that tea tree spray. And then we also have an exfoliating mint mask, or mint scrub, I should say, that you can use to wash your face every so often for that exfoliating action as well. So there are lots of different options. There's a ton of other skincare that Young Living has. If I listed them all, we'd be here all night. But there's a bloom line for helping brighten your skin and even its tone. Our Art Care line is for more mature skin, and our Orange Blossom products are for like teens to young 20s. So options for everybody there. So every week I tell you guys how to get your hands on these products, and I give you a custom bundle so that you can go choose what you want, leave what you don't. So you've seen these all before. How to join my oily family, simply click the link in the description or the comments, depending on where you're finding this video. And then when you get these, it's going to automatically put them on subscription for you, because this is the best way for you to get the best price and bang for your buck. I feel like it would be wrong of me to set it up any other way, because you would not get the best option. So you can see the details to our Subscribe to Save program in the left-hand column. You can see the details to our loyalty program that stacks on top of that, called Loyalty Rewards in the left, or I'm sorry, Subscribe to Save is in the left, Loyalty Rewards is in the right. I want to make sure I get that correct. I love the loyalty points. That's my favorite part of the loyalty program. Every point equals $1. So my husband and I quickly add stuff up. We recently cashed in like $135 worth of product and got a bunch of stuff for free, which was amazing, including some toothpaste, a supplement we needed. I don't even remember what else. We put a bunch of stuff on there. we got 3 boxes in like 10 days. So I can't remember what all came in which box, but I love our loyalty points. That's all I'm trying to say. So that's all for this system and for this week. Thank you guys for hanging in there with me and chatting tonight. I'm looking forward to telling you all about the digestive system next week. I'm super excited about this one. Some of these things I'm going to share have literally changed my digestive health in the last year even. So I'm excited to come back and tell you guys about that next week. We'll chat next Tuesday night.